So LARPers of the Looking Glass are back. And we wouldn't even know it if it wasn't for Inspire channel. Now Inspire channel is a truther channel, which kind of leans more toward the metaphysical, spiritual than the political. In my opinion, it's one of those sites I've warned people about. They have a dedicated website that they're always telling you to go sign up at. And they talk a lot about the people getting together and the people, you know, we got to do it ourselves. We have to get together. No, anyone telling you to get together is trying to set you up. Period. Especially if you claim to understand how spirituality works, or even the basic metaphysical layout of the board game here. Getting together is not what you want to do. Your enemy would tell you to do that. Someone who wanted to get you would do that. Anything you have to do, or anything that you could do to help be transformative in this process, is something you're going to do on your own. You're not going to have to, and I know this is where it crosses over with the sort of QE thing, where it's like, don't do anything. White hats got ahead. First of all, there are no white hats. Just get that out of the way. But yeah, stay home. Any kind of thing that's going to happen, that's going to help us out, is going to happen inside you. So anyway, yeah, they've been talking about this thing, and now the only way I think people would know about it is from this channel talking about it, because how else would you fucking know about it? So anyway, they had a guy on there, this guy, I forget his name, but he's the guy that's kind of like, he's not a representative for these LARPers of the Looking Glass, but he's really read up on them and knows a lot about them and tries to interpret what he thinks they mean. Whatever, man. You know, and they have this kind of thing they were doing on this latest video where they try to make it seem like they're skeptical. And if you were gonna try to make someone think you're being skeptical, like, it's kind of good to have an insight on interpersonal communication, as it were, you know, or to be able to see when someone's trying to pull the wool over your eyes. I see it so clearly, and a lot of other people do too. It's not like I'm a special boy. Nothing I do is special. Well, actually, I am a special boy. We're all special boys and girls. That's the whole thing. You get a lot of that too in this line of study or whatever. People are like, oh, what do you think, you're special? And you're supposed to be like embarrassed by that and be like, well, no, I'm not saying special. But the truth is, you are. You know, all of us with divinity are. Absolutely. I'm gonna crack a coffee here. So yeah, so they go on a bit about what this Frank guy, he's the guy with the long white hair. You've probably seen him on there. Every time there's a LARPers of the Looking Glass video, it's him. I don't know what his deal is. I've looked into him a little bit. Some red flags for sure, but I don't really care all that much, so I'm not gonna go into it. But yeah, so he's on there today talking about how what they're saying that they need you to do, and they're using the word patriot now a lot. It's all nonsense. Like, it's a waste of time. Like, I don't even know why I'm talking about it. But anyway, yeah, they want, you know, they're talking about, make sure you email this person or get on that list, and they're telling you download videos, and specifically make sure you save them to your hard drive. it's like, why? So when they fucking raid your room, they can find this stuff on it and say you're some kind of nationalist or terrorist or something. It's like, it's just getting people to stick their neck out so they can proceed with what they want to do. They got to get everybody that might give them a problem in the future to kind of put their neck out so they can mop those people up. And this is just another one of those things. I mean, I did a video on this before in this channel in specific, promoting this Guardians of the Looking Glass. You think a little bit of truth, like there was, or there may still be a project Looking Glass that's a real thing. But what's not a real thing is this loose group of people that are going to get this guy's way here. This loose group of people that are going to fight some unnamed enemy, some undescribed enemy. You know, I would posit I'd be more worried about the people the long-haired white guy is associated with. You know, is that saying the long-haired white guy? Yeah, he's not white. He might have white skin, but he ain't white. Not at all. And that doesn't automatically make you bad. But when you're talking about this kind of shit, and you're trying to get people to organize and get together in a certain way, yeah, it puts the, you know, it puts the red flags up. You know, if I've come home and the cookie jar is on the ground with half of the cookies missing, I'm going to look at my dog. I'm not going to look at the parrot. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you just have to do that. I know it's uncomfortable and people talk about, oh, racism, this, and it's like, well, what are you going to do? You know, sometimes you just have to go with your experience, you know, and what you know to be somewhat true. So yeah, don't sign up for anything. Don't save anything. I don't think anybody is. Like, I'm looking at the comments on there, and everybody kind of is saying almost the same thing as me. It's silly. Because it is. It is. You know, getting together and the people rising up. You never, don't follow anyone trying to get you to do that. Anyone trying to get you to sign up to a group or email or contact others like you. No, because then you're just creating a net for them. You know, they want you to do all that stuff, so it makes it easier for them to mop you up. But luckily, I don't think it doesn't seem like people are going for it. And I think from the last video to this one, I think they realized that, because they're playing like fake skeptical. You know. Hi, Sandy. How you doing? And they're playing like fake skeptical guy thing, but you can tell it's fake skeptical guy thing. You know. I don't know. Watch it yourself. I'm not gonna link it or anything. I don't need to do that. It's Inspire channel, and it's more about Guardians of the Looking Glass. It's just all nonsense. It's all nonsense. But it's LARPers trying to push someone else's LARP, pretending that they're not involved with any of it. It's funny. They're getting desperate, though. Bad guys are getting desperate. Bad guys are getting desperate. And whenever you hear someone say, like, white hats, too, there's no white hats, man. They got rid of anyone that would cause them trouble at some level a long time ago. You know? They're just words like that. If ever you hear someone use a word like that, you know, that's a red flag right there. White hats are the fucking UN. The UN. I think they might have changed them to blue now. But for a long time, the white hats are the UN. Yeah, they're helping, all right. They got to put the truth in there sometimes, too. That's how these people operate. All right. I'm going to go walk up Kalakaua and horrify everyone with my smoking. Ah, people get so upset. They get so upset. I love it. Don't blame the teacher, blame the school.